Good evening, everybody. And there's big reseller news today. Vinted, big news coming from that direction. eBay fees and eBay gum. Hello? Anyone there? You waiting? Is anyone waiting? Well, there's some people waiting here.
Hi.
Hello? Anyone there? Hang on a second, what's this? There is a duck race later on.
I ate that duck. Now the favourite person of the show is here.
Say hello, cooks. Say hello.
Because we all know that's what people come for, don't they? They don't come to see us. They come to see the dog.
I think we need to go and get ready. So see you in a minute.
Bye!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Cookie and the Haydens. I'm Carbute Chris, this is Bargain Bell, and it's back again.
And this is the Bad Cat Cafe, if people weren't aware.
We're back again for our Monday night show. Every week, Monday, 8 p.m, be here. There's nothing else to do on a Monday night.
There really isn't.
At least you can start your week with a bang, can't you? Now, that's something, isn't it?
I'd like to think that we put a positive spin on people's weeks, even if it goes downhill after Monday. I'd like to think that
Just for this next hour and a half.
we at least brighten your Monday
After that,
evening up.
Forget it.
Yeah.
But welcome everybody. Really appreciate you being here and taking time out of your evening. Today we've got loads to talk about as always. I've got 2 oh-nos to go through with you. We're going to talk about eBay's update. Obviously, we're going to talk about that. Also, Vinted. There could be some massive news coming out of Vinted headquarters today. And a big shout out to Shabba, who made me aware of this. Thank you, Shabba. You've given us something to talk about on tonight's show. Appreciate that. We've got Sale of the Week. We've got This Is Heavy. We've got some thank yous to do. We've got talk a little bit about Whatnot on our podcast later in the week and the duck race at the end of the show. But before that, please, everybody, get your hellos in because you've got to beat Belle to the bottom of the chat. Belle has 2 minutes to say...
Can I have 5 tonight? I'm tired.
No, you can't.
Please.
Why are you tired?
I need 5 tonight.
You haven't done anything today. You've got a new car. What more do you want?
It's been stressful getting a new car. It has. It's been stressful getting a new car.
How is it stressful?
Because it was scary. It's a big car and it's automatic. 2 things I'm not used to. It was scary.
You're bigger than you've got a better car than me now. I need to rectify that pretty quick. I can't have Belle having a better car than me. She has. It's a really nice car.
Anyway, going back.
Yeah.
That's why I'm tired. It was a stressful day.
You've got to beat Belle to the bottom. So get your hellos in. Belle will give you a shout out. She'll go through everybody in the chat.
I'll try.
You've got 2 minutes, right? You've got until this piece of music
Ready, steady,
ends.
Go. Elaine Parks, Jason Entwistle, Peter Ray, Once Loved Treasures, Rummy Time Lords, See What You Buy, Antoinette Daly, Karen Evans, Drink and Die, Dumpster Driving.
Dumpster Driving?
I know, don't
You're messing that right up now.
Left-Handed Hummingbird, Kevin Hawthorne, Helen, Deborah Nardone.
Oh. Drink and Dive have re-signed up. They've downgraded the membership. Thank you.
Limelight Vintage.
Thank you for downgrading.
Tap Peddler, Flogsome Togs, Rosie Marsden, Andrew Worth, Delboy Dan.
You're quick tonight, babe. I can't catch you.
Ian, Rosie Marsden, Fluffy Muffin, Lynn Jeffries, Duck Race Champ 23, Chris Tyler, Laura, Gwaz, John Parker.
Did you say
Ian
Fluffy the
G.
Muffin?
I did say Fluffy the Muffin. Ella, Waz. I think I've said Peter, but I'll say him again. Peter Ray. Lisa Boakes, Kimmy Kitty, Ian G, Pat Walker, Heavenly Boots, Life in the First Lane, Jamie Vu, Greg, Jack from across the way, Sue from across the way, Lazy Jane, James D, Ali Evans, Dizzy J. Oh, there's loads in today. RGS Worlds, Douglas J. Needles. What's the matter, you chicken? Hello.
Needles. Yeah, I was just thinking Back to the Future.
Hilly Roll Stabber. Always outnumbered, never outgunned.
That's long.
That's a new one.
No, it's
Ready,
not.
Steady,
No, it's not new.
Retro. I'm at the bottom.
At the bottom?
I'm at the bottom.
No way.
I don't know if I missed anyone, but I'm at the bottom.
George's
Woo!
Treasure Shed.
He wasn't there a minute ago. George's Treasure Shed.
RJ's World. You see,
I
and you're not at the bottom.
I said RJ's World. They've already been in.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off then. Lisa. What about
I
Lisa?
said Lisa.
You haven't?
Yeah, we
She's
have.
just here now.
No, she was in before.
Okay.
He just doesn't like it when I win.
No. Bella's the winner. Yeah, she
Bella's
wins
the
again.
winner.
You lot are so slow these days. It's depressing that Belle wins that every week.
Let's have a quick. Well, it won't be every week. I'll lose some. Let's have a quick scan. Let's see.
There's no way 97 people said hello then. No way. Some people are lurking. Some people are lurking and not saying hello in the chat.
Kevin's saying hello from Lakeland, Florida. Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
We can put images to that now.
Yeah.
Kevin, now we've been there.
Yes, Lakeland, Florida.
Helen said, Chris and Belle and chat, thanks for my prize last week. They love it. Where are we up to? Anybody else? Everybody
Oh, there's only 3 puppies left, said Sue.
No!
We'll have to go see those. When do the last 3 leave, Sue? We'll come and have a look.
Do you know, I almost messaged you yesterday as well to say, can we pop over? And then it just got too late and I thought, no, it's a bit late now.
Thank you, Deborah. That's very kind of you to say that. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Andrew, we agree with you. He said, how is it Monday again already?
Oh,
we
say this every week. We say the same thing every week, but it is true.
I feel like we do more than one show a week.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I do. I do a bloody podcast. I do this.
It's your job. It's your job.
True. But I do feel like I do a lot on here.
That's because you do.
I said hello twice. Oh, RJ's World said hello twice.
Yeah, and you were trying to get me in trouble. I'd already said hello to you.
Chris Tyler said there's something called Where's My Post? Royal Mail on the BBC now. Oh. What is it? A documentary or something, Chris? Tell us what it
gets lost.
What's it about? One is going on Thursday and
tomorrow. Is that
tomorrow or
I think it's tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah. Dawn says hello. Good evening to you, Dawn, on Facebook. Oh, here we go. One is going on Thursday at 9 a.m. and the other is going on the 26th of March. Okay.
But they are keeping one. They're keeping one, so there's going to be one there forever. Little nugget.
Oh, by the way, everybody, we thought we'd update you. Cookie has been given the all clear.
She's all her little lumps tested, and they're just fatty tissue.
Well, one they did say just keep a little eye on it because there was something else in there that they weren't sure about, but they just said it's highly likely to be fatty tissues. But if it grows super quick, then we have to go back with her and get it looked at again. But it's not grown quick for the last year, so
I blocked that out and just heard it's all good.
Yeah. So thankfully, Cookie is good to go.
She is, bless her. Life in the First Lane said, Vinted will go crap if they open up to resellers. I know they're there now, but it's policed with the threat of losing your account.
Who said that? Because I can't find that comment.
Life in the First Lane. Lana.
I just don't. Have I gone past it?
Yeah.
Is it very recent?
No, it's ages ago.
Well, I can't see it. Lana said that.
Sue says she's going to egg my car. Oh,
If you're going to do something like that, Sue, from our policing background, it's a good idea not to put it in a live chat. Oh, Fluffy says I want to watch that later. Oh, okay. So let us know what it's about, that thing. Is it worth us watching?
I think I've caught up with everything.
It's a panorama program. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably going to be interesting then. I might have to watch that. Best news. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm glad. Well, obviously we're glad Cookie's been given the all clear on them lumps, because we were getting a little bit worried about those.
Yeah, because she's got like 4 now, hasn't she? She's just an old bird getting lumpy. Like
Tell you what, though, the vets, they don't have fleece you for these things, don't they?
No.
Absolutely fleece you.
But I was thinking about this. Yeah, it did cost. It cost like 150 quid to get those tested, but it took a week. She was in, it was done, results back. How quickly can we as humans get something like that done?
Well, if you go private, you probably get it the same day.
Exactly. But the vets are just basically like paying private for your dog.
Exactly. That's why you get it quick.
Exactly.
So
it's not really.
So what's your point?
It's not fleecing you. We paid for a good service.
Well, I suppose. I still feel like I've been fleeced.
And peace of mind.
True. Little Steve says, I feel we should have had the clip from Phoenix Nights when Jerry gets the all clear. Yeah. I tell you what clip we can give you. This is for Cookie. Cooks, are you listening? Where is she? Don't call her over there. She's probably asleep.
Oh, it's Steve on first in.
Oh, is it Steve?
Yeah, life in the first lane. Lana's popped in and like, it's not me.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, this is for Cook.
This is my island in the sun.
Okay.
I'm not sure that fitted.
Probably not, but it's party, isn't it? Party time. That was actually for you. When you weren't here, I played that as if to say, yeah,
that you were on your own.
I
can make sure that happens all the time if you wish. Pretty sure the chat won't be happy. Want me to leave you to him every Monday?
She's not modest, is she?
Want me to
You're not modest, are you?
Look.
You think people like you? They're here for me.
No. I didn't say they liked me. They just know it runs more smoothly when I'm here.
Does it though?
Yes.
We get proper reselling content when I'm here. We get a load of bollocks when you're here.
Sue, Jack, does it run more smoothly when I'm here? Do you not get confused as
Jack
to
won't say anything.
As to what prizes you're getting when I'm here? No.
Jack won't say a word against me, I'm telling you.
Whatever.
I've taught him many lessons in how to do YouTube.
Lindsay said we're lucky enough to have had cookie cuddles. You are. You can have some more if you want. Could do with a break from a company.
Waiting for Belle to don't dead arm me, please. I don't like it.
You don't like it. It says that like I do it a lot. Oh, Sue says so glad Cookie's okay. She was on window watch today. Well, we was out. Was she looking out the?
Was she?
Was she looking out the?
Because we were out quite a while today.
The hall window. We did wonder because she kept setting the camera off in the hallway.
Yeah, she set off that camera quite a few times, trudging up and down the stairs, having a look, see where we were. But yeah, I think she must have been up at the top of the stairs.
We had 2 lots of knocks at the door while we were out, though, and that's probably disturbed her.
Team Bell, apparently, Elaine says.
Of course. See, Lindsay said no. We love
Bell, we need you. Oh, this is sickening. This is sickening. Dawn on Facebook says, "Behind every man, there's an amazing woman."
Woohoo!
There's none behind me. There's no one behind me right now, Dawn. You're on about.
Do you know what? Men wouldn't have a clue without us, would they? They just wouldn't have a clue. Oliver Ian said, no, we celebrated having the heating on when you wasn't on, Belle. You had the heating on when I wasn't here.
No, never. Got the heating on now. Got the heating on right now.
Elaine's
sweating.
Woohoo.
It's like the Bahamas in here. It's so hot.
Oh, Steve's on Whatnot. Me and Steve were in the same chat, the same Whatnot before, right? And it's always a nuisance because sometimes he's purchasing items not for himself, And that means that it's possibly items I want as well. And then I won't bid against him.
Bid against him. Get it? It's not hard to bid against. Is this Little Steve?
Big Steve.
Oh, Big Steve. I was going to say, well, yeah, I was going to say it's not hard to bid against Little Steve because he goes up to £2 and then he stops bidding. But Big Steve, he's a bit more persistent.
And no, not only that, but potentially he could be buying for Lana, and I don't want to take anything off Lana.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Once Love Treasures says my life is colourful with my wife. Well, my hair is more grey.
What was I going to read then? Jack's here for the duck race.
Needles says, in her advanced age, you might consider getting Cookie a lift up those stairs.
Oh,
a Cookie's elevator.
It's all right. She can join me because I'm going to need one too.
You'll need one before Cookie, I expect.
Deborah says, Belle, we need you. Please stay. See, they want me. They need me. I'm here forever and ever.
Lisa's talking about Vinted. All right. Lisa's talking about Vinted in France. Yeah, I've seen their like rules and regulations and stuff. Never going to happen though, is that? I mean, it's just not going to happen.
I like that from Sue. No comment again from the police days.
No comment. Yeah.
Chris says, Belle, did Belle buy Andrew's old vehicle then? No, we didn't. Actually.
No, she actually wanted a car that actually runs, not a broken one. Soul Steps, welcome. Hi, Steve.
Where you up to? Where you up to? Where you up to? I can't even see Soul Steps.
I'm right at the bottom of the chat now.
Okay. Soul Steps on the bottom of my chat.
He must be there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there he is.
He's blind as a bat.
There they are.
Oh man, she's got her glasses on. What did you pay for? What did you pay for those glasses?
I'm tired.
What a waste of money.
Eyesight and brain are not registering, so anything could happen tonight.
Let's have a look what we've got. Let's start off with one of these.
Oh no.
The first one I'm going to share the screen for this. You may have seen this on Instagram, but I thought it was worthy of another share just in case you don't follow on Instagram or you missed it. I'm going to just share my screen. So I thought you were putting your middle finger up at me then.
We've got no Santa. Where's Santa?
I think you'll find Needles might.
Oh, is that Santa?
I'm guessing so.
Oh, okay.
I can always tell the way you write things. I can hear him saying it. Santa types his words exactly how he speaks. So
okay.
I can tell a million miles away that it's him. Let me share the screen for the first oh no. We're going to just pop over to my...
That was a book.
Was it?
Wasn't there a book about a dog called Hairy Mary?
I very much doubt it.
Hairy Mary from something McClary.
No.
I'm sure it was.
Anyway, yeah, so this parcel was addressed to somebody called Hairy Mary, which made me chuckle a bit. And I did think to myself, shall I just contact them and just get the correct name? But I just thought, no.
What they've given you.
That's what they've given me. That's where it's going to. And I kind of felt a bit sorry for whoever the recipient was, because that might have been like, I don't know, a weird joke going on somewhere. But it was going to some kind of, the address isn't there. Obviously, I covered it up. But it was going to some kind of campus. So I'm wondering if it was like a student-y type joke. But yeah, so Hairy Mary.
Don't want to know what was in it.
It was nothing dodgy.
Vlogs and Tog says, question, why do women rub their eyes when they wake up in the morning?
Is this a joke?
Because they can't believe their eyes that their husband is still alive at the side of them.
Or they can't believe what an amazing, good-looking husband is lying there beside them.
He didn't ask, what do I do when I wake up?
Right.
Yes, women in general.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go to the bottom of the chat now. I'm sure he's going to give us an answer because they don't have any balls to How do you know? Some of us might. Says Chris with a nervous laugh.
I think I should know by now. Douglas Needles says, me, Santa, inconceivable. Now, see, just those 3 words, just the word inconceivable gives it away. I'm sorry.
He's better at these things than I am. I would never have guessed.
I'm a trained detective.
Apparently, Bills and Moons think I'm hilarious.
Really? Chris
does spend a lot of his time shaking his head and tutting. So I think he agrees.
Yeah.
Oliver Ian says, can anyone recommend a good Whatnot stream to go and watch now?
How far behind are you, babe? You're well behind.
Because you miss loads.
I need to just go and grab the next. Oh no! So will you just hold the fort for a minute?
Oh, Gwas says it's his anniversary on Thursday. 12 years married, but only our 3rd actual date. You need to get a crack on, mate. 3 dates in 12 years. Come on. We have like date night all the time. Just sitting on the sofa we class as date night. Chris's blinders are back, yet takes a piss of Belle the irony. That is very true, Oliver Rain, isn't it? Chris's eyesight is shocking. Well, isn't most men's eyesight, especially when it comes to looking for stuff, it's like never where they think it's going to be. Don't ask me where he's gone. Sounds like he's digging around in a box somewhere. Thanks, Rosie. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you think we're half decent.
Oh,
where you been?
Just, I forgot the Whatnot prop. Whatnot? What am I talking about? Oh no.
Mary had a canary. It was Harry McClary, I think, not Harry.
I was going to say, it was a bit dodgy, that.
Harry McClary from Donaldson Dairy. You can tell the people that have all got kids. Apparently, there's a book called Fanny by Nightlight. Lindsay
That's
said,
true, Linlin. Sorry. Linlin said, according to your shorts video, you lost one of your balls.
Do you know?
I didn't do anything then.
Don't know how that happens. But you know what? I bought them meatballs and I literally didn't notice till I got home and I was about to put them in the freezer that there was one missing. How did I not notice that? How?
I can't believe you bought them meatballs.
I know. Lindsay said, Vinted send you to prison. I very much doubt that is likely going to be Vinted now. Is that... Oh, you replying to someone else there? I don't know.
Bloody hell, Dave Repairs is here. I've not seen Dave Repairs for about 2 years.
Hi, Dave. Yeah, but he's had a lot going on. He's had a lot going on. Hope you're all right, Dave, and I hope your mum's okay too.
Not working now.
Apparently, there's a pub in Kilmarnock. My auntie lives in Kilmarnock. Called Fanny by Gaslight.
Nice.
I'll have to go see it next time we go visit her. What's going on? Not being here since these two left the West Country. God, they've not been with us since we left Devon. Is that
exactly.
it? Did we leave your area?
And that was it. You're not interested. Not interested anymore.
Leap year, Bell. 3 nights in 12 years. Oh, is it?
What? There is a 29th this month.
Oh, so is your anniversary the 29th? Have I misread your thing?
That would make sense.
Right.
That would make sense.
Still, you still need to move on a bit. Come on, get more dates in. Make up for it.
Do the heart sign with your hands, Chris, and Bell, Apple devices let you do loads of different gestures.
I know, but it doesn't seem to work. Ah! Ah!
That's amazing. Why doesn't that work?
Look at this!
You have to hold it for a little while. What else does it do? What about the poop one? Does it do the poop?
Don't even find out if it does the poop.
Oh! What the hell? How's that happened?
I don't know. Yay!
How's that happened? Watch it.
I don't know, but it's not happening again.
I'm baffled.
Oh, Andrew says he just remembers Harry McClater from when he was a kid. Certainly no kids of his own.
Douglas says poop requires you to drop your trousers. Isn't that Blue Moon? You get a blue moon if you do that.
Apparently there's a pub in Wellington, Kent called Fanny on the Hill. Well, there's a street.
Yeah,
if we're going to go
Plymouth.
down, there's a street in Plymouth called Penny Come Quick.
Yeah. That was a good one, wasn't it?
It was.
Anyway, let's do another little segment.
Oh, glad your mum's okay, Dave.
That's good. I'm sorry. Sorry to.
Apparently, Lindsay said there's loads of the gestures. You just have to look them up.
I'll have to look them up.
Dave says he can't believe he's not a mod.
Here we go.
I hope and pray we can sell it all on eBay.
Okay, this is my sale of the week. We need to share the screen for this one. It was listed for about 2 days and it went. I had lots of watches really quickly on this and quite a few offers, like low ballers. And then somebody made a reasonable offer. It's good, that, isn't it?
I love it.
Share the screen. Here we go. I sold this really neat Ghostbusters Spengler's. Is it Spengler's wand? Yeah, Spengler's Neutrona wand from Ghostbusters. And it's like almost like a proper prop. It had all the sound effects. You pressed all the buttons. I did a video on the listing here. This is a video. Don't know if you'll see it, but will it play?
Yes, it plays.
That video definitely helped sell it. But yeah, I took an offer of £85 on that. It would have been worth about 120, but it was missing its like base stand that you would stand it on. So I had to put that in the listing, but other than that, it was all brand new in package.
Flog some tog says we'll have to let them know if we're ever up in the Kilmarnock way.
Oh, okay.
We will do. Like I said, I've got an auntie who lives up there. I was actually up there.
When were you up
October.
there? Oh, yeah.
October. I went up with my auntie Maureen and.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
There in October. But yes, definitely. Now we know you're there. I will give you a shout. Apparently, there's loads of them gestures. Blah 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 blah.
That was my sale of the week, by the way. 85 quid for that Ghostbusters thingamajiggy.
Apparently, you need to give it a few seconds between the gestures.
Oh, okay.
And Fluffy said, "Don't try the aubergine." Is that a hand gesture?
Or is it another gesture?
Oh, the Yeomans family have joined us. Hello.
Can you give a shout out to my mum, Mary? She's gone home after looking after puppies for 8 weeks.
Oh,
shout out to Mary.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks for being a fabulous puppy grandma.
There you go.
There you go. Have you managed to convince her to watch us as well? I can't believe how quick that. I know it's probably not gone quick for you guys, but I can't believe how quick that's gone from them being born and you bringing your mum down to now she's gone, and all the puppies are nearly gone. Crazy.
It's gone quick.
They grow so quick.
Yeah, it has gone really quick. 2 thumbs up is fireworks single. Thumbs down emoji. What's a thumbs down?
Oh, we're doing 2 different ones. It's raining.
Oh, that's good. Clever.
So 2 thumbs up is.
We got it. That's clever, isn't it? That is good.
It.
That is awesome. That.
Thanks, guys, teaching us new tricks. Dave says, "Wow, yeah, Ghostbusters. My mate's got the new one. It's huge, but the one you've got's different."
Live in the first scene said, "That's not hairy, Mary, is it?" Let's not go there. You only just got that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just heard it.
Douglas says, I watch lots of stuff on eBay, even stuff I'm not interested in. The way I get offers and something to fill my email inbox. Confetti to show confetti. Make 2 victory signs, peace signs, or click the confetti button on the reactions submenu. Peace sign.
Hold it still. Look, it goes behind and it comes in front. I like that. That sounded wrong, didn't it?
Oh, see, guys, you've got us going now, guys. This is it. This is the rest of the show.
Right, let's do another oh no. Let's get the oh no's out of the way. Here we go.
Oh no.
Okay, I need to show you a photograph. Okay, I made a purchase on eBay, and I did the fatal thing of what I really get annoyed about with buyers. I did it myself as a buyer on eBay. I did not read the description on an item. Okay, so this is an oh no. Stop it. What's that? Balloons. You see, it goes in front and behind. It's good. Yeah, I made that fatal mistake of not reading the description. I just went off the title. So let's do this. It's not working, babe. We're bored of it now. This is what I bought. It says Atari Vault Bundle, USB joysticks, 100 games, etc. X display contents unused. So to me, I thought I was getting 4 of those things. Right, there's 4 in the picture, and it's got bundle written in the title. So I just had it on watch, and he sent me an offer. I had it on watch, so he sent me an offer. I did the offer, and I thought, oh, I get 4 of these, and because the packaging's a little bit damaged, that's why it's cheaper and it's in a bundle. But actually, when it arrived, I just got the one.
So what did you message you?
No, because in the description it said that you only get 1.
Is it a broken one too?
No, they're all like that. It's that's why it's cheap. In the description it says you only get 1 of the pictured joysticks, not 4.
Dope.
I didn't read it. Because what happens is I saw it while I was browsing, so I just hit the like button, so I put it on the watch. And then he sent me an offer, and before I'd even read the description, I took the offer. So it's my own fault, but it's just a lesson again to me to read the description.
Oliverine says we both look very special trying to get the effects to work.
Yeah. I know.
Hi, Lainey. Lainey's with us. iPhones are amazing. Jack says, do you want us to bring one of the puppies round so that the chat can see it? Do we want puppy cam?
Not right now, I don't think, Jack, because Cookie will go crazy and it'll just be mental.
What about at the end?
We'll sort it. I don't know. I don't know, babe.
What about at the end? Do we want puppy? Do we want puppy at the end?
Let the chat decide.
We'll let the puppy. We'll let the puppies decide. Let the chat decide. But if so, maybe at the end. Rosie definitely wants them.
A bundle, yeah, but you see, the word bundle meant that the games in here, there's actually a bundle of games inside this. There's 100 Atari games inside the joystick, so that's what it meant. So it kind of a bit misleading, but I've done a similar listing. Remember that listing I did that time that was a bit like 50-50 as to whether I'd written it wrong or not, and I think that kind of applies to that one.
Fluffy says no one reads the description.
I know. Well, yeah, exactly. Me
did
neither.
Take a picture of 4 in 1 as well, which is a bit.
It is a bit misleading.
Yeah.
It is. But you remember that one? I can't remember what it was now. Somebody in the chat will probably remember. But you remember that one that I did that somebody thought was misleading?
Yes, a few people are saying that it's a misleading title, and everyone wants puppies.
Okay, right. If you want to bring one over, at about
20 past.
20 past.
About 20 past, if that's all right.
After the duck race ends. And at least then we've done the show, haven't we? And because Cookie's is going to go mental.
New cat and puppies. My day cannot get any better. She is going to go mental.
It does say bundle on the side of the box. Yeah. You see, that's where the word bundle comes from. Atari Vault bundle. So, yeah, it's my fault because if I'd have read the description, I would have seen that it's only one.
Just do a YouTube short. Bring them all over.
Lana said, send Jack the link to join the stream. We could do that, but then we won't get to feel those puppies.
That is not a good answer. Not you, the one where it says do it in the stream.
Auction a puppy off, Chris says.
Do you know what? Right at the beginning, before they all got homes, I'm pretty sure we could have auctioned them all off on air and got very good homes.
I think it's 100 games, not 600. I think it's 100.
Join the stream, we can have a puppy cam.
Yeah.
It's because it's got 600 bundled into it.
100 it is, not 600. But yeah.
They still shouldn't have pictured all four of them.
Yeah, I think that was the bit that was misleading. Yeah, definitely that. Anyway, but it's a bit of a no-no for me because I should have read the description. So there you go.
We all don't read the description.
We've done all that. Let's have a chat. I'll offer you £5 for it. Yeah, I paid more than that.
Is that for the puppy or for the game? Don't feel the puppies live on air. That's a different show.
Yeah, that's our OnlyFans. That's our OnlyFans show. Look out for that one.
Rosie's off to Crufts on Wednesday. Lots of puppies. You know, my sister and my niece have been to Crufts. It's one of the things I would actually like to go to. I think I'd really enjoy it. I think we should do Crufts one year.
It don't really appeal to me. Just seeing dogs running around.
I'll find somebody else to go to Crufts with. Sarah, Sue, you want to come to Crufts?
Dogs running around, jumping over gates. It doesn't really appeal to me.
But there's so many dogs. Ready said they can't afford a puppy auction.
Right, should we move on?
Yeah.
Should we move on? Let's get some stuff done. Okay.
Should we have a game?
Okay, yeah, I can do that if you
Want to play a game? That's not a very good cue, babe. Come on. Come on!
Can't find it.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Did you hear that?
I said that's what she said. When
You're not allowed to use that line. You're not allowed to use that line. That's my line. You hate it when I use that.
Oh.
Right, are we ready? Now then, there's a little bit of a backstory behind this item.
You tell me off with backstories.
I'm going to be very brief, not like Belle. If you get Belle's backstory, we'll be here till 9 o'clock. My backstory, 30 seconds long, okay?
If I'm doing a backstory, expect 17 mini ones as going along.
Right, if you've been watching the Florida thrifting videos, there's one coming up very, very soon that will feature someone very, very special who's in the chat tonight. When we met Jeff and
the lovely
Tracy, aka Santa and Mrs. Claus, that's going to be in a video that's coming up very soon. But what Jeff brought for us, or what he brought for Belle, really, was this amazing set of reindeer bells. Look at this.
They are amazing.
And it's got the letter B on the bottom.
He said either for Blitzen or Bell.
That's it. Blitzen or Bell.
Look at that. That is quality.
I mean, it's probably worth a fair bit, that.
You're not selling my bells.
How much is that on eBay? That's probably a bit, isn't it?
Not selling my bells.
Yeah, he gave Belle these, which was lovely, amongst other things, which you will see on the video when it comes up. So what I want to know is, what does this weigh? What does Belle's bells or Blitzen's bells weigh? So I want to know what it weighs in grams. If you go over, you go bust. You've got to be under or on it. Anyone in the world can take part. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in Peru, the United States, Spain, Poland, Russia. No,
Have you pointed
Not
out
Russia.
they don't win the bells?
you don't win the bells, but you will win a prize that we will send in snail mail, in the post, wherever you are in the world. We will send you these. Not these. We will send you a prize.
Jack?
We-
Sorry, I can't stop him.
We will send you a prize in the post, and not these.
Yeah.
So give me the weight in grams, please, that you think these amazing reindeer bells are.
Cookie doesn't like me bells.
You know these? Do these just like attach to the side of the reindeer?
Yeah.
Like,
I like what they go over and then fasten. It should be like a whole harness thing.
ah, okay, like part of a harness.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start a countdown. You've had enough time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Sounds like my neighbour's annoying wing chimes. Chris Tyler. Right, I'm going to type end in the chat. End in the chat. Any guesses after the word end, you are bust. Here we go. What did he weigh? Who's the winner, Belle?
Well, I think, unless again, someone can correct me in case I've missed. Quit it! The answer was 751 grams. There was a couple of people that were literally like 1 or 2 over, but the closest I could see was Sue from across the road.
What?
At 732. But please, there was a lot. If anyone can tell me any differently, then pipe up now. But as far as I could tell, it was 732.
732, you think?
732.
Let me see if I can find it myself.
731 there.
There's a 756, which is bust. Shabba, you went bust on that one.
759, which was just over. 732 is Sue.
Yeah, I think you're right. I get it as Sue. Sue.
Yeah.
At least it saves me a load of postage. All those places in the world we could have sent some it to, and it's going at 10 yards across the road.
They've had 3 already. But
Well
well
done,
done, Sue.
Good one.
Well
Good one.
done. They can save us the legwork when they come over. To
Yeah,
get the
you
puppies.
can take it with you.
Puppies, you can take it with you. So yeah, well done, Sue. Stop playing with your bells.
Neil J's in. Hi, Neil J. Welcome.
Oliver Rain said he nearly went 7-4 time. Well, nearly isn't close enough,
No.
is it?
Nearly means absolutely nothing, mate.
Or apparently, the puppy they're keeping, Nugget, has got his own YouTube channel called Nugget the Patadoodle.
Oh,
If
interesting.
anybody wants to go follow it. It's Kathy, the family across the road, creep into your house at night and weigh everything.
I think they do.
Well, to be fair, they have got keys. Yeah, Fletch beat you by 2 grams. There was somebody who got 731.
Welcome to Angela on Facebook and Ayeng on Facebook. Welcome. Did they do? Yes. Santa says those bells were used the last 5 years in the Rally Christmas Parade. Ooh, that makes them worth even more on eBay because I can put that in the description.
Nope. That's the top of my bucket list, you know. I really want to see Santa in that parade.
Sean is in. Higher from the Jexes.
Never thought, you know, we rushed back today and we could have literally just messaged Sue and Sarah and gone, we just pop over and sort Cookie out.
Could have done, but we weren't long enough anyway. It was fine. I
think that's called taking advantage.
Let's talk about some reselling stuff. It's that time of the show.
Oh, Nugget's joined our channel. Nugget
Oh, nice one.
Doodle.
Oh, yes.
Hey, baby.
Let's talk about a bit of reselling. Okay, so eBay's latest seller update. You've seen it. People have done videos on it. Yes, they're putting the fees up. they've introduced the interesting thing about this whole 0.35% fee. It doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not particularly a lot. But the interesting thing, Jesus. The interesting thing is that they chose to give this fee increase in the shape of a completely separate fee, instead of adding it on to the current fees that we've got, which probably would have made sense. But it always, I think it's a psychological thing that by making your current fees more, it kind of makes it feel like you're paying more by doing that, or it's another increase in fees. But instead, they brought in a 0.35%, which they've shown some examples of how much that means, and it's just pence, isn't it? You know, it's pence on most things, like under 50 quid, it's pence. But what it does, in my opinion, is it opens the floodgate for this to go up like twice a year or something, you know. This time next year, it's going to be 1%, or it'll be, you know, the year after it'll be 2%, then it'll be 3%. Before you know it, you've got another big fee coming up alongside your regular fees. So I do think that the move to call it something different is completely psychological. All it is a way for eBay to slap us with higher fees again. I mean, to be fair, I expected that the fees were going to go up anyway, because they generally do every year. They change those fees.
Lindsay said just a sly way to get more money out of people.
I think it is. I think it is. In the grand scheme of things, it's a tiny fee. It is literally pence on stuff, but it's not the point. I do think it's a backdoor sort of fee that they will creep that up. There's no way they're going to leave that at 0.35% for the next 5 years or whatever.
Lisa said we're still paying more, but not much. They just come up with some rubbish to try to sell it to everyone.
The way they wrote it in the seller update, it was a bit insulting, I think, to us as sellers on eBay. It was like, oh, this is why we need these fees. It's the cost of selling and the cost of importing taxes and all this stuff. Why is that different to the actual fee that we pay already? Tell me why that's different, because we're already paying your fees. So how many different fees do you want us to pay you? They do have to be careful. I really do think eBay have to be very, very careful at the moment, because there are plenty of rivals who are slowly increasing their market share of this sort of secondhand market, this online selling market, and they need to be careful that they don't start losing more people. I mean, this is only a tiny fee, but it's no way it's going to stay at that fee. It's going to go up once, twice a year, and before you know it, we're going to have a proper bona fide sort of a fee on there.
Oh, that number said the next fee increase will be the minimum promotional fee to 3% or something.
Probably.
Married to Reselling says I'll just be doing more 50% only refunds to claw it back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Joe says sure, it's psychological, it'll go up.
It totally is. It's totally a psychological fee to make us feel like, oh, it's only a tiny fee, and your main fees, we're keeping them the same. It's only a tiny extra fee, but that extra fee is definitely going to change in the near future.
Lindsay said just be honest, eBay, rather than add some backhanded way of extra fees.
Yeah. It would not have surprised me one bit if the normal fees would have crept up a little bit, because they generally do every year. They generally creep up. But to give it this, come on, eBay, you're giving it a bullshit name and you've given it a bullshit reason. It's just another fee to make us pay. And it makes it feel like it's not as much by saying it's a 0.35% fee.
Lisa said that's their job to learn the regulations. Douglas said Fleabay have been watching the government and learned how to make more money by fees and taxes. Ian says eBay are only interested in their stock market value. Profits are everything.
Oh, yeah.
Lindsay said Vinted, whatnot, etc. are going to get bigger, so eBay should be careful.
eBay needs to be very, very careful, because we're going to talk about Vinted in a minute, but, you know, Vinted are about to go bigger. Vinted are about to go big, so, you know, watch it. And whatnot are creeping up on them.
Oliver Ian said, when did the country get so soft with inflation on everything? Del Boy says it's only a small fee, but eBay made $10 billion last year, so 0.35% is already $35 million.
It's yeah. That's the problem with big corporations and stuff like eBay, and that is that they think these tiny fees are just tiny, but you know, it adds up to us.
Going back to a couple of outside of Reselling, Kathy said, "Where does Cookie end and Bell begin?"
Yeah.
And Jason said, "Cookie's looks well chilled. She's cute." Do you know what? In the house, this is pretty much what she's like. She's just chilled, isn't she? In the house.
Oh yeah.
She has like she'll have like a mad 5 minutes where she'll want to play or a run round with the toy, but then literally
Most of the time she's pretty chilled, isn't she?
Just, as long as she's getting a cuddle, she's happy as Larry.
I'm all for it if it secures the future of eBay and is an honest calculation, but that seems unlikely. Oh yeah. I mean, the other things that they introduced in that seller update weren't really anything, were they? And it weren't even like, you know, here's a justification for it. We're going to give you this, this, and this. They didn't really give us anything decent that was new. You know, oh, we're going to allow you to do markdown sales from your phone. Big wow. It's not really a thing, is it? Not really a great thing. I don't even do markdown sales anymore because I find that it actually tanks my sales when I do markdowns. So that's just my opinion.
Lindsay said also Vinted are fantastic at advertising, so it will go big. And Jason said, "How does partial refund work if the buyer wants all the money back? I haven't done one, so I'm not sure."
The partial refunds thing is if you receive the item back as a return and it isn't how you sent it, you can't just give a partial refund for no reason. You can't just like accept a return then give a partial refund. You've got to give a valid reason for it. So if you sent something, say, brand new to a buyer, they've opened it, so when they return it, it's not brand new anymore. Then you can do a partial refund. You can do a 50% up to 50%, but I think most people actually do 50%. But technically, there's guidelines on that, so it is up to 50%. But yeah, it's mainly to do with when something comes back and it's different to when you sent it. If it's broken, missing pieces, you know, if you sent a board game and it come back without the correct pieces in it, you do a partial refund.
Cheap Charlie says, "My teenagers are all over Vinted and won't give eBay a look at, so we can see what's coming."
I must admit, the youngsters these days, I don't think your lads really look at eBay, do they?
No, but to be fair, they don't look at. I've introduced them recently to Vinted, so they weren't even on Vinted. I don't think they do a lot of second-hand sort of.
No.
They did used to use Depop.
I think Kieran's been using Vinted a bit. He's been buying some stuff on Vinted.
I introduced them.
Yeah.
Just before Christmas, I introduced them both to Vinted. Because he was looking for some stuff for Keris.
Yeah. Delboy Down said it would be nice if they said this fee will pay towards giving business sellers offers like private sellers. Yeah, it'd be nice if, you know, we were to get something back for that. We were getting nothing back.
Send our love to your daughter, Elaine. I hope the sessions go well. That's just for her. Good luck.
Ian says, by separating a specific cause for raising charges, it opens the door for further specific. Yeah, exactly. There is no chance that eBay are going to leave that at 0.35% forever. No chance. That has just opened the door for another fee. What they'll do is they'll probably leave the main fees, the 11s, the 12%, whatever, on our clothing and toys and stuff. They'll probably leave that for a bit. And what they'll do is they'll just whack that other fee up. That'll go up to, the next one will be 0.5%. Oh, just creep it up a little bit. That's another couple of £1 million in the coffers. And then next year it'll be 0.75%. And then it'll be 1% before you know it. Just we're not stupid, eBay. We're not stupid.
Right, we're on 5 to 9. So what's your next subject?
Vinted Pro. Now, Shabba put a message today in our Discord group, our membership Discord group. Thank you, Shabba, for raising this. He said he just found that Vinted, it looked like Vinted had started opening pro seller applications in the UK. So I went and had a look. I'm not 100% sure if it's fully open, but there's definitely a page there on Vinted aimed at the UK, ready for people to sign up. But it was a little bit confusing because when it had like 3 seller options: sole trader, limited company, and a third one. I can't remember what it was, but each one required you to select, to write in your company house reference number, which you only get if you are a limited company. So ideally, really, what should happen on that page is when you put sole trader, that option should be grayed out. So I think they're getting ready, or it looks like they're getting ready to open that up to UK professional sellers like us. But maybe the pages are not quite right yet. You know what I mean? Like they're just building them, not quite right yet. They definitely need a bit of tweaking, because that's going to confuse quite a few people. But it's going to be interesting. Like, put your hand up in the chat.
Lisa said it said you can convert your account to pro.
It does, yeah, Lisa. Yeah, I read that as well, which would be really good, because that is what I would do. I've already got some good feedback on Vinted, so I wouldn't want to sort of leave that. So it does, but there's no function for that at the moment. So I think that's why they must be getting very close to opening this up, because those pages have never been there previously. It's always been aimed at people in France, but this was definitely aimed at people in the UK. So yeah, it could be the UTR number as well. That's what I said to Shabba, because Shabba was asking in the Discord, like, has anyone got any ideas what to put in this number? But then you've also, if you put the UTR in, you've still got to write in where your company is registered. You have to write like company's house or something. Well, not registered at company's house unless you're limited. So yeah, I think it looks like they might be like gearing up to get that done. I don't want to sign up. I want to change my current account to a pro.
Paul French says, my son said you can't progress past the city part of the application.
Yeah. But it's all positive for us as professional resellers. It's all positive that they've been talking about this for quite a while, and it looks like it must be pretty close, because they've got the infrastructure building it, or they've got it very, very close to being ready. They obviously need to tweak some of those drop down boxes, because it doesn't make sense for the majority of us. It won't make sense.
Just go back to Lindsay's comment there.
Also, has anyone seen the beta testing for Vendu? It's an American multi-listing platform site, and they're looking for tests in the UK. No, I've not seen that. I'm not seeing that, guys. I will have a look for that one. So anyway, put your hand up in the chat. Who's planning on signing up for Vinted Pro when it does come out, and when they start sort of allowing us to upgrade our accounts? Who's going to do that? Put your hand up in the chat. Give us a wave. Say whatever.
Well, Lisa's obviously waiting to convert hers. That's what she says there. Your breath stinks, Cook. That's the cat shit you eat.
Lisa wants to convert hers. Bills and Moon says, I think Vinted are making a mistake. It's nice at the minute. Yeah, I mean, there is an argument for that. And there is, what are you doing?
Trying to stop her from licking me.
Right. There is one train of thought, and I have this train of thought in my head, and I said it to you just before we came on air tonight. I said that when Vinted opened to pro sellers, do you think it's going to sort of drive all the bargains away from Vinted? Because those that are selling personally might start upping their prices. You know, they might start doing more research on Vinted itself to see what other people are selling. And then they're going to find pro sellers who are selling things at higher rates, like eBay prices and whatever, and therefore up their prices. Do you think it's going to be like a bit of a snowball effect, and we're going to stop seeing all the cheap stuff on Vinted that we see at the moment?
Chris said maybe it's an April Fool's to catch all the resellers on there now.
Maybe. Possibly.
Shabba says they'll use it if it finally comes out.
Paul says yes. Shabba, yes.
George's Treasure said yes.
George, Andrew, Carol.
Flag some taxes. I know a few guys in the USA that use Vendu. They multi-list over various. You've gone. Can't read it no more.
Limelight says I've never sold on Vinted, only bought from there.
Sue said no.
Sue, no. Drink and Dive, no. Brummy Time Lord, yes.
Pretty sure you guys said that you needed to sort out your wardrobes. We've told you Vinted's the best place to do it.
I know we complain about eBay customer service, but Vinted would seriously have to up their game for pro sellers. Yeah, I think you've kind of got a point there, because the way it stands, like Vinted are not really geared up to deal with the issues that come with having professional sellers on their platform. Definitely not. You know, it's quite difficult to deal with returns and stuff on Vinted, so they're going to have to change the way that works. But when you read through Vinted's pro seller like update thing, it does say on there that as a pro seller you will have to offer 14-day minimum of 14-day returns, I think it says. So if they're going to force sellers to do that, which is UK law, isn't it? As a professional seller, that's UK law. You don't have that in the US. If they're going to force us to do that, then they're going to have to change the way their return system works, because at the moment it's a bit of a mare, isn't it? And to be honest with you, half the time when I get something that's not right or broken or something, I end up not returning it because it's a pain in the arse. So they do need to change the way that is sort of administrated.
Oliver says, can you imagine if they get about 80% of the standards accounts going pro instantly?
It could well happen, couldn't it?
Vinted is fine as it is. We only use it for small value items anyway.
Yeah.
I hope you can filter out pro sellers. Vinted is meant to be for bargains. I agree with Lana. I quite like the fact that it is mainly, and I know there are resellers on there, but it is mainly people just selling their own stuff. And, you know, like you said, you can get good bargains and stuff. I do like the fact that that's what it is.
Yeah,
I don't think we need another eBay. I
think it'll be very interesting to see how it pans out. And I think that would actually be a really good option for Vinted to add, is to have the ability when you do a search to filter out the pros, the pro sellers, and just search like regular sellers. I mean, there's still going to be pro sellers in the regular section as there is now. There will still be that. But, you know, it might mean that you get like a search result that is more suited to what you're looking for. Yeah, but that's probably a really good idea, that. Jason says, will pro sellers pay selling fees? Well, according to the page that's currently, if you Google now Vinted Pro UK or something like that, if you Google that now, it'll take you to a page on Vinted. It's got the lowdown of what it means to be a pro seller, and on that it says no fees. But I don't know. I don't know when it comes out. That might change, or maybe they'll have like fees for different things. You know, maybe there'll be no listing fees or selling fees, but maybe there'll be a fee to have a shop, or maybe there'll be a fee to. There's already fees to promote your items in your shops. Maybe they'll change that a bit. You know, maybe they'll bring in different kinds of fees.
Chris Tyler said Vinted needs to sort out paying people more quickly for the cash flow. And yeah, I agree with Kimmy Kitty as well. She said it's going to kill off Vinted. They'll need another app then for the non-reseller people to have somewhere to go on to. I think that has been one of the massive pluses to Vinted, the fact that it's not had massive resellers on it. I think that is one of the massive pluses, and I do think that adding resellers to it could be the death of them.
It could well be.
I think
I'm interested to see how it goes. And yes, I'll register for a pro account, definitely will. But on the other side, the flip coin for me is that it could mark the end of Vinted as we know it at the minute, which is basically a clear your wardrobes online car boot sale type place. And yes, there are lots of professional sellers operating on there already, but it's not flooded with them because people are more worried about getting booted off. They don't want to get booted off. So it's not flooded completely. But it's just going to be very, very interesting to see how it goes. I wonder, like, because it's already available in France, I wonder how people in France have found Vinted when they added Pro. You know, I assume it went okay and they got decent feedback, because they wouldn't be rolling it out elsewhere, would they?
Has it been added in France?
Yeah,
or
it's
was
already.
or was it set up originally with it on there?
No, I don't think so. I think it was added as an extra. It started off in France because I think they're a French company. So
I don't know.
It'll be interesting. Maybe there'll be no change whatsoever. Maybe it'll just be a case of those who are already selling on there as a business, because there are lots. I mean, I've seen some sellers on Vinted 4,000-5,000 items on. How can they say that they're not a business? 4,000 or 5,000 items.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just going to be a case of a lot of people just upgrade their accounts to Pro or change their accounts to Pro, and it ain't going to change that much. It's just going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Said, so here's a controversial point to consider. With sellers selling lower value items on whatnot and listing all the higher end items on eBay, will that drive traffic away from eBay?
I think opening Pro on Vinted will definitely drive traffic away from eBay. 100%.
Vinted Pro will open up more fake items than ever.
Oh, that is, Steve, that is something that's a bugbear of mine on Vinted. There's so many fakes, especially in the realm of football shirts. Yeah, you don't dare even buy a football shirt on Vinted at the minute. Unless you are 100% sure and you've got reassurances from the seller that it's genuine and you've got really good quality pictures, you don't dare buy any football shirts on Vinted. It is flooded with fakes. They've got to clamp down on that.
See, I didn't realise that, Lana. Lana said it's been going for years. She's been shopping on there since she was 16.
On Vinted?
Yeah, but she said because it was never advertised, so people just didn't know about it. I literally thought it came around in like 2020. I remember it coming around when we was in Devon, and that's when it sort of came to light. But I didn't realise it had been going for a long time.
Right? No, me neither. I thought 28 days to return was law for online. I think it's 14. I think it's 14 days. I might be wrong on that, but I think it's 14, but I might be wrong. Hi, Reseller George. Bills and Moon says, I think they'll lose their unique selling point. Yeah, and possibly. Lisa says, Jason, you get 14-day distance selling online as you can't physically view the item. After that, there has to be a fault with the item to return it. All right, fair enough. Thank you for that, Lisa. Once Love says, I think it's highly unlikely there'll be no fees or some sort of subscription. Yeah, I think there'll be like a shop subscription, but then all the rest of your selling fees will be as it is now, which is free. I think it'll be like a monthly subscription fee. I think it's probably going to be, but the actual selling fees, I think it'll stay the same, because that's kind of what is appealing about Vinted for sellers, is that you don't have any of that money taken off you for fees and stuff. So I think that will stay the same. But I'm with you on this, Paul. It'll be like a pro fee, which will be like, I don't know, £30 a month or something like that. I think it'll be in that realm. Reseller George says, as soon as I saw the notice, General Akbar, it's a trap, rang in my head.
Vlogs and Taxes and Vinted now, you can have 2 accounts, normal and pro. Well, I suppose that's the same with eBay, isn't it? You could have business and regular one, right, Cooks? You're going to get down for a bit.
You're getting down, baby.
Come on, fat sausage.
Come on, fatty, get down.
Come on, sausage. You've had cuddles. There we go. Let me open the door in case she wants water.
Yeah, but the problem, Flogs and Togs, at the minute with signing up for a pro account is that it doesn't seem to be functioning correctly unless they're rolling it out very slowly and certain people are able to sign up. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be like operating. I think most people in the chat have found that you can't get past certain things. So maybe it's invitation only at the moment.
What have we got next on your list?
Last week, eBay Gum, Darren from eBay Gum popped on last week. Not actually live on here, but he was in the side chat when we were talking about eBay Gum and their app that's coming out, and their sort of upcoming advertising campaign and stuff, the direction they're going. He is going to come on. He's agreed to come on the podcast, the Everything Reselling podcast, which is going to be really interesting. But what he said is he's hopefully got a few more announcements before he wants to come on the podcast, because he wants to be as complete as possible. So it'll be a few weeks, I think. I've told him, I've left the door open for Darren to come on the podcast. He's going to come on it, and we're going to talk in more depth for a whole hour about eBay Gum, what they're going to do, how they're going to advertise, how they're going to get buyers and sellers to their platform, and what's going to make them different to all the other platforms that are out there. So it's going to come on a podcast. I'm just waiting for him to give it the green light, where he's got up to a point where he's got enough stuff to talk about and some new features to share with you guys.
Apparently, it was founded in 2008, Vinted, and incorporated in 2011. So
wow,
it has been
going,
a
a while then, hasn't it?
Just obviously not advertised. Gwaz says he'd never heard of Whatnot until you said it. Now we can't get off the bloody thing. Join the club. We're all in that same boat. We're all addicted.
I bought something on Whatnot today as well.
And so did I.
Once Love says most people see Vinted as a cheap place to buy and sell. A lot of people buy on Vinted to resell on eBay. Do people wanting pro accounts think that will change? I think it might change. I think the value of things will go higher. That's my prediction, but I don't know for sure.
That's
so
what Secret Carper said as well. They said
I do think it will drive prices up.
They think Vinted will just push all the prices up and people will stop using it because it will get too pricey. See what you buy said, I created an account on eBay Gum and attempted to list an item. However, it kept asking me to attach my PayPal account. Even after attaching PayPal, it still kept asking me to do so. It's still got a few glitches by the sounds of it. Miranda gave up. I assume Darren is still sorting the software glitches out. Oh, Flog Some Stogs is having some internet issues.
Right, let me do some thank yous because we've got the duck race coming up. I want to say, and then some puppies. Oh, why have I left the comment on?
Because you're a numpty.
Right, big thank you to all our channel members: George's Treasure Shed, Yorkshire Mix, Keith Pitco, Cy, Craig Wood, Andy Incognito, Emsden UK, SB Reselling, Andrew Milburn, Santa, Soul Steps, The Dave, Retro Electronic Repair, The Monkey Thrifter, Drink and Dive, Mick Page, Craig, Tap Peddler, Queenie Conquest, Imma Reseller, Anything Vintage, Steve O, Hillary Rhodes, Secret Carper, Tam and Bell Resell, Phil Higginson, Rachel Nash, Chris Smith, GT Preload, Paul Daubney, Glamour's Closet, and Matt Selstuff. Thank you all so much for your membership and your support of the channel. These guys are all part of our VIP membership, and you do get these benefits. What I always say, I say it every week about our membership, it's mainly about supporting our channel. If you enjoy our channel, please support it. But in return, I like to think that I give you something back. It's only $2.99 a month. It's less than a coffee. But in return, I give you what I think is a decent amount back. It was £2.70 for a coffee in Morrison's today. So I think $2.99 is decent. Loyalty badges and emojis on the lives, 15% off our eBay store, early access to videos, Wall of Fame, which I've just read out, admin status on the live shows, entry into our Discord group, which we have over 30 people in the Discord group at the minute. And we all help each other with our little problems that we have. And ad hoc member live chats, which we are going to start again very, very soon. So if you're interested in that, there is a button underneath the video that says join. You can read a bit more about it. And if you want to join, you can.
Duck race!
Should we do the duck race? Have we done everything else we wanted to talk about? I think we have. Let's do the duck race. Yeah. Okay. Right, you keep the chat talking. We're going to do the duck race.
For anybody that is new to us, if there is anybody in there that has found us by chance today, our duck race is one of our unique selling points, I would say, seeing as
really?
I feel like a lot of people come for the duck race. If you do want to enter into this duck race, you're too late for tonight. But when our live finishes, please go back onto the video and in the comments section underneath, just leave a comment and that will automatically enter you into next week's duck race. So not in the chat that's on there now. Wait till the stream finishes, then go back and underneath, make a comment and you'll be in next week's duck race. What is the prize for this week, dear?
This week, the prize, I shared it earlier on socials. It is a lovely duck mug and some Celebrations hot chocolates.
Ooh.
And that's from Limelight Vinty. Thank you, Limelight Vinty.
And if there is anybody out, and if there is anybody out there that would like to help out with any duck race prizes, then please feel free to message Chris. And you can either send it to us and Chris will then sort out sending it, or just let us know what you've got, send a picture, and then whoever wins, Chris will link you up with their address and you can send it directly to them. But yes, all duck prize help is welcome.
Thank you for that. That was very comprehensive. Well done. Okay, today we have 65 ducks in the race. What? And I do want one puppy or three. Should we go for one?
One each. Can we have two?
Two pups.
Can we have two? Can we have one each?
We'll have one each. Right, are we ready for the duck race? Are you ready to do the commentary, babe?
Me again?
Yep.
No, it's your turn.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
It's your turn.
I'm not doing it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh. Okay, let's do the screen. Here we go. Share screen.
Our secret said for me, membership is worth every penny.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. It's I really appreciate it, honest to God. Are we sharing okay? Let me just check.
No idea.
Yes, we are. Right, here we go, guys. We're ready for the duck race. 65 ducks. Yeah, okay. It's very small on the screen today, isn't it? Let's see if I can...
Are we doing the same this year as what we did last year? Are we going to do a big 100th duck race?
Well, we've already done a 100th duck race.
No.
We'll have to think of something else.
At the end of the year?
Either that or we'll think of something. We'll get Santa on the case. He can think of something for us.
Last year we did a big 100th duck race on Christmas Day where we put together a hamper and we had a champion of champions, so everybody that won got put into one.
That's better.
So yeah, we'll think of something for this year for all the winners of these duck races.
Right, are we ready? Here we go. And they're off. 65 ducks in the race and it's very, very tight start. Titch, Emsden UK, Jeff, Kazi Carl, and Ready Steady Retro are all towards the front. Phil Higginson's the snowman duck. He's got an advantage. Look at the size of that beak. That's massive. He could easily win that just by a beak. Shabba's now taking the lead. Towards the back of the pack, we've got Retro Electronic Repair. We've got Carol McDonald, Hillary Rhodes, Emsden UK have lost it. They've gone down to the back now. Useless. Lewis Fernley, Mike and Francis are drifting backwards. Anyway, we've got a new leader here. We've got Paul Rhodes and Christina Cook up the front of the pack with nothing major coming up the rear. Shabba is drifted. Shabba's done. He peaked too early. Sarah B up front with See What You Buy, Flogs and Togs, swapping places at the bottom. Peter Ray comes out of nowhere in the middle of the pack, takes a mid-race lead. Sarah B is still winning. Monkey Drifter's close behind. And George's Treasure Shed has drifted his way up through the pack, right in the middle there, and now takes a lead. He's not going to win it because it's way too early for that. Who else have we got here? Joe Forrest now with the pirate hat. He's leading. Mike and Francis have come back. I thought they'd finished for the day. Jason Entwistle at the bottom. Christina Cook. We've got Shabba's come back forward again. He's back and forward, back and forward. George's Treasure Shed. Jamie D with the spider duck. Kazi Carl. Karen McDonald. There's 5 at the front at the minute. Jamie D, Treasure Shed, Forrest, McDonald, Carl. 15 seconds left. We've narrowed it down to 3 ducks up front. Carol McDonald, nothing made. George's Treasure Shed, all at the front. 10 seconds to go. It's got to be one of them to win it. Carol McDonald's flying here, literally flying. No, she's flying to the back. Flogsome Togs has won it.
Well done, Flogsome Togs.
I don't even remember even mentioning Flogsome Togs throughout that whole race, but they have won it. Flogsome Togs wins. Well done to you. You are the winner.
Jason said Daft Duck gone backwards.
Flogsome Togs wins. Flogsome Togs, please send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, or you can email me, email in the description below. And let me know your full name and address, and I will send your prize out in the post.
Cracking on. Do we want to get some puppies over while you're giving people the update for the rest of the week?
Oh yeah. Do you want to go and let people in?
You want to bring your puppies over, and they said we can't leave one out, so it's 3 puppies.
Oh, God.
Okay, 3 puppies. It's going to be chaos.
It's going to be a nightmare, this. Drink and Dive. I sent a super chat, £2 super chat. Oh, thank you, Drink and Dive. No need for that. No need for that, but thank you so much. That's very kind. Thank you both for your support and help. Oh, no problem at all. Anytime. You did not need to do that. That's very kind of you. Let's turn the... right, it's coming up this week. We've got Whatnot Wednesday. This Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m, back on Whatnot. It's all collectibles, toys, figures, games, all that kind of stuff. All cool stuff. That's on Whatnot Wednesday. And we've got a podcast late on Thursday night. It's a late one because we've got a time difference. Yes, we've got to manage a time difference on the podcast this week. So it's going to be a late one. I think it's going to be around 8:30 on Thursday evening for the podcast this week. So look out for that one. And there may be another Whatnot show at the weekend. But I've just got to make sure I've got the right stock for it. So I have scheduled one in, but we'll see if it happens or not. So please head over to my Whatnot and bookmark those shows so you don't miss it. We've got some really cool stuff on Wednesday night. So look out for that. And that is pretty much it. Oh, episode 5 of the Florida trip is up this Saturday as well. So look out for that too. So loads of stuff coming up. Dogging night, yeah. Pups are on the way, officially announced by Sue. I better make some room. It's going to be a nightmare, this. It's going to be a nightmare. Thank you, everyone, for joining. If you want to see these puppies, stand by. I can hear them coming up the stairs right now. Who wants pups? Cheers, Steve. Chris loving his life. I know. Oh.
Look at the size of this.
Oh my God, it's got massive.
That's
You're right. It's got massive. Come on in.
Here we go, guys.
Right, Jack.
Yeah.
Look at the state of these.
Is this Nugget?
Here is one.
Just watch,
That one's Nugget, yeah.
Watch Cookie, because...
Oh, look at this baby.
So is that one
Look
Nugget?
at this baby.
So this is that
Nugget?
This one's Nugget,
Nugget.
that Chris has got. This is the one that's staying.
That one's minstrel.
This one's staying.
I want to stay in.
Hello, gorgeous. Don't
This-
pee on me.
Nugget's the one with his own channel.
Hello. Oh, this one's got a channel. So you need to.
if
Oh, this
anybody
is the one
wants-
in the
if
chat.
anyone wants to
Yeah.
follow Nugget, this is Minstrel. It's massive.
Very big.
They're all big.
Minstrel's
Cooks,
massive.
Cooks, look. What's this? What's this? What is it?
Good
Ah,
girl,
shaking.
Cooks.
Shaking. Good girl, aren't you?
Now,
What are all these puppies?
Behave live on YouTube.
Oh,
and not be
these
telling all
puppies.
these babies off.
This one's Boris.
And then we've got
Boris.
Boris. Look at the size of Boris. He's
Boris
tiny.
is a,
Boris is the
Look at that
one. Ah.
That's cute. Nugget. Oi, Nugget. Where are
Nugget's
you?
more interested in
There's
cooking.
Nugget.
Look at Boris.
How old are they? Someone's saying.
They were
Kathy?
8 weeks. Yeah, they were
Probably
8 weeks
8.5
last
weeks now.
Thursday.
Just 8.5 weeks. There you go.
They're all going to their forever homes. Are these the last three?
These are the last
yeah.
ones.
These are the last 3 out of 7.
Out of 7, yeah.
7.
Minstrel goes on Thursday. And Boris goes at the end of March.
Should we keep this one?
I tried
we
with
keep
this
this
and
one?
you would have none of it. We could have had one of them.
Where's Sue?
What
Over the road.
She didn't want to come.
Hi, Sue.
She's too chicken to come out.
I can't believe I need 2 hands to hold this
know.
guy. Look at him. Look
Say-
at him.
Cheeky.
Say hi to
Hello,
Lucky
Cheeky.
Nanny. Hi, look at Nanny.
This thing, the first time I met it was 1 day old and it literally fitted in the palm of my hand. And now look, I've got to use 2 arms.
This is exactly like I remember Cookie. She's just like this. So cute. So cute.
We've had all the fun of being able to cuddle them and then leave them with Sarah to
Yes.
look after.
Yeah, you have. You saying hi, Cook?
Cookie's been quite
What
good,
is
to
it? She
be
has been good,
fair.
hasn't
She
she?
is being good.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
try once they've left with just Nugget. We're gonna try and let Nugget come over and be introduced to Cookie. A bit of socialisation, and I hope Cookie doesn't eat them.
Can you see what's going on there? Can you see what's going
Yeah,
on?
we'll bring Nugget over on his own.
That one's so cute. It's so tiny.
He's the runt of the litter.
That one is.
Yeah.
He had to fight for everything. And now he's the fighter.
Look at this. How
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So if anybody ever wondered what a
Patterjack.
Patterjack and,
Labradoodle.
Go on,
and a
Cook, what you got?
Labradoodle produced, this is it.
That is what they use.
This is it. Oh, I think people are going into puppy overload now. They're like, getting kisses.
They're actually, when you search them, they actually
Oh,
fall
Sue's
under
cleaning puppy poo.
Patterdoodle.
Oh, there is a thing called a
They're
patterdoodle.
called Patterpoos.
Patterpoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Sue's cleaning puppy
Yeah, they're
poo.
called Patterpoos.
Patterpoos.
Say hi, Boris.
Oh, they're so good, aren't they? And they're
Yeah, good, aren't they?
They're all
Yeah, good.
sleeping.
What's this?
Hello, baby.
What's this?
Hello,
Nugget likes the
baby.
camera.
I know.
does. You're gonna have to get used to it. He's got a channel.
Yeah.
Gonna get some videos on, aren't you?
There you go. How lucky are you guys? What's that? Can we get a puppy as a membership perk?
Yeah.
Let's get a picture of Nugget. You can have it as custom sticker.
Yeah.
Look at this. I tell you what, this thing's ever.
He's
Is this
so
a boy?
big,
Is
isn't
Nugget a
he?
boy or a girl?
Boy.
They're all boys.
Yeah, they're all boys.
Oh, right.
Boys. They're all boys. Were you sad to see the others go?
Yeah, I miss them all.
You
I-
miss them
I
all.
Yeah, I miss
cried
them
when
so
Dave
much.
went.
The house is dead empty.
Back to normal.
She says the house is dead empty when she's got 5 dogs still.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone
look.
said that.
Look, babe.
Hopefully has a patapoo on Chris's lap. Thanks for that, Shannon. No, let's hope not.
Look, babe, it's got comfort.
Oh,
I'm going to sleep that one in a minute. This one's not.
they were all
I
literally
think
just
Chris
Watching
might
Cookie.
have slightly fallen in love with
I know.
Nugget.
Hey, Nugget.
We'll
Now you're happy with rank 3.
Hey, Nugget.
We'll babysit Nugget. This is what happened with Cookie. This is
I was
what
like,
happened
no, we're not getting a dog. We're not getting a dog. And then we went to see the dogs and we got a dog.
That's what I should have done. I should have brought you over on day 1. And we'd have
Yeah.
ended up with a puppy.
Yeah,
Can't believe how big they've got.
I
they're
know.
massive now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even Boris is big and he's the run.
Yeah. Right, guys.
Like a big baby.
We've
Say bye,
given
puppies.
you your puppy fill, so we're gonna sign off.
Okay, I'll get. It's so big.
Tell me about it. Literally, my arms are aching.
I have
Oh my
to.
god!
I have to hold him first, just to get him comfy.
Oh, you're
Just give us a
gorgeous.
second. We're gonna sign
Hello.
off, and then we can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you guys for bringing
Yeah,
all these dogs over.
Come on, it's so
Um,
cute.
So we've got Whatnot Wednesday, we've got Podcast Thursday, and the new video out on Saturday. Busy week. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for turning up. I hope you enjoyed it tonight. Give us a thumbs up. Are we going to finish with the bell end?
Oh, I did get one, but I'm really not prepared now. Right. I'll reiterate what Chris said. Thanks for joining us, guys. You know we can't do it without you. Have a fantastic week. And I'm going to end with, apart from a puppy, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. And no, I'm not giving you a puppy.
Bye.
Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later. See you, everyone. Bye, Nugget. Wow, where's it?